As one of the 4 core members of the worldwide hit sitcom Seinfeld, Michael Richards was one of the most recognizable faces on the planet throughout the 1990s. Alongside the eponymous Jerry Seinfeld, Jason Alexander as George, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Elaine, Michael starred as Seinfeld's eccentric neighbor, Cosmo Kramer. After Seinfeld, he co-wrote, co-executive produced, and starred in The Michael Richards Show as an inept private eye. The show was met by negative reviews and audience indifference. It was cancelled after only a few weeks. But things were about to get much worse for Michael. Returning to stand-up after the failure of his own TV show, in November 2006 he was performing at the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood when he got into a heckling match with some latecomers and began racially abusing them. The entire incident was filmed on a punter's camera phone, and Michael felt the full weight of widespread condemnation for his outburst.
He made a comment that 50 years ago, African Americans would have been hanging from a tree with a fork stuck up their rear end. And 50 years later, we're saying to Mr. Richards that that's unacceptable hate speech and that type of rhetoric which caused many blacks to be hanged and lynched because of intolerance. And certainly it's unacceptable, and we are calling for him to make an immediate apology.
He claimed that anger was the culprit and that he isn't inherently racist, appearing on various talk shows and with the likes of Jesse Jackson to apologize for his behavior.
I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry to the African American community for the upset. And as a performance artist, in the course of what comes through in the motion of my work, I can say that I'm happy this has all come about because it's out in the open, and I've been a conduit to something that I think is quite meaningful, and the work begins outside and the work begins inside. Bless you.